5. Next, we'll move to Councilmember Gallo from District 5. And Councilmember Gallo, before you make your remarks, can you please affirm your oath one more time, just because it seems the sound was cut off when you said "I do." So can you please raise your right hand and affirm the oath by saying "I do"?
I do.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you to all of you that have joined us. It's been an honor to serve the city of Oakland in many different ways, from the Oakland Board of Education to the City Council, and certainly working for the city as well. The women surrounding me are my wife, Alisa, my daughter, Amanda, my daughter, Selena, and Gianna, my other daughter. She had to work today, so she's working with Alameda County, and Noel, who is one of the directors with the Native American Health Center, is right now at the testing site, testing people for the COVID-19 issue. And so I want to recognize them, because I am here today due to their support, their leadership, their commitment, and I'm extremely honored and I can't use the words, but I'm extremely honored to have them by my side, supporting me from beginning to end when it came to the political event, but throughout my lifetime. But I also want to recognize growing up here in East Oakland, and what we're seeing, some of the activity in public safety housing is something that we experienced growing up here. I was one that was Section 8, was welfare, and I relied on my neighbor to discipline me, as well as a pastor across the street and so forth, to make sure that I understood the value of education, but most of all, the value of family. And this is something that perhaps in our neighborhood we're missing today. And certainly I want to work to get to that level. But I want to thank my new colleagues on the City Council, Carol, Treva, and welcome back Rebecca and Dan, and certainly the School Board of Education members. I look forward to continuing to working with you. And I did see Mr. Edgar Rakestraw, our administrative assistant for the board, still on board, and I know him extremely well and value his work. Now, when it comes to the issues that are facing East Oakland, the city of Oakland, and it's not about what you say, but what you do. And that's one of the lessons I've learned from very early in my years here in the city of Oakland. We can talk a lot, make a lot of policy laws, but what's happening here in East Oakland today, and that's impacting primarily the families that are African American, Latino, and the poor families, when it comes to public safety. Public safety is a priority throughout every city in the country. And we need to recognize that, to make sure that our children and families are safe on a daily basis, walking to from work, walking to school and back home. And so we need to stay focused on how do we improve that, because what I see on a daily basis, since I'm out in the neighborhood cleaning streets, dealing with the homeless encampments, I see many of our new residents coming into the city of Oakland, not showing a whole lot of respect for the city, because we're trashing it. And at the same time, I see the violence that is occurring. And I also witness the drug activity, because if I don't pick up 300 needles every Saturday and every Sunday, I didn't pick up enough. And so those are serious mental issues that we need to deal with. And but public safety is a priority if we're going to continue to serve, as we all claim, our children and families. Because I grew up if we didn't have 150 killings per year, okay, that was the norm. And right now what I'm seeing, what the norm has become, is that, all right, so I know who the gang members are, and I know who's doing what to whom. And so I think public safety is a priority. Certainly the issue of housing, we need to stay really focused and invest in housing, affordable housing, and dealing with our homeless population that right now has doubled, tripled every time I go out there every weekend. And these are people that are not Oakland residents. That supporting their children. So I want to thank to World Central Kitchen, Costco's, and many others, Salvation Army, and many others that are donating, contributing, that are on my streets on a daily basis, supporting our families, going door to door, and providing those needs that are necessary. But I do want to, end by saying I thank you. I look forward to working with you, and for you. And again, it's not about what we say, but what we do. And I want to end in closing that I want to thank all the volunteers, all the union members, all the small business, all the neighbors and residents that came out to support my candidacy. And I am committed to working with you on a daily basis, from education to public safety, to cleaning our streets. And I thank you. I love you. And I'm proud to be here in Oakland. And let's get to it, and let's get to work. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for your comments, Councilmember Gallo.